record. Students were lined up early today as over 3,000 students were in the house on Tuesday night. They're back for SEC basketball on a Saturday. It's number 16 Auburn and the Ole Miss Rebels in Oxford, Mississippi. Thanks for being with us. This is Janai Broom. Jump in center circle, and the opening tip goes to Ole Miss. Jalen Murray walks it into the front court. Damon Brakefield guarded by Jalen Williams on the wing. He hands it off. Auburn aggressive defensively early. Denver Jones guarding Murray. Matthew Morrell step back from the corner, got it to go. Short by Jones, a good opening defensive possession for the Rebels.
Well, the excitement in here, Auburn coming in off the road, you've got to weather the emotion in the beginning of this game.
Flanagan with a three, and Ole Miss jumps out to a 6.
Defending the three-point line, every other team shooting 29% against them.
Donaldson into the corner, that's Chris Moore, now up top to Broom. Here's Donaldson from the opposite corner, got a three, and Auburn is on the board.
That was just a great. They're unselfish, understand how to play with each other as well.
18 assists per game for this Auburn basketball team. Morrell contested, got it to go.
Richie, let me tell you something. There were nice light-away shots.
Janai Broom working inside, gets a little bit of space, left it short, and Cisse secures the defensive rebound. Matthew Morrell, who you were talking about, playing in his 111th career game. This is Cisse, and one. What a start for Ole Miss.
Find you.
Loses Cisse, too strong at the free throw, and the rebound too.
He was good, great passer. You can play the offense through him on the block or up in the free throw line area, even from the top of the key with Janai Broom.
Brakefield with the rebound. Juju Murray, the lob. Cisse with the flush. Ole Miss has made 2 of 4 from behind the arc. They've made all 3 of their shots in the paint.
Well, that right there is all Jalen Murray coming off that screen. Woo.
Donaldson, he's got all 6.
Quarterback, he's played really well. He's usually coming in for Aiden Holloway.
Auburn, a team that's got a ton of experience on their roster. Flanagan true from about 15 feet on the left side.
Games like this, he's going to become a much more seasoned point guard in the SEC.
Donaldson looking for a third triple, this time a little too strong, but an offensive board for Broom. Broom to the corner, Baker Mazzara for 3, got it.
Well, if there's one concern for Ole, and that 3 comes off of the offensive rebound, kick it back out to the 3-point line.
Inside, Murray from 6 feet, drew a little contact, absorbed it, a little team movement,
ball movement. Make the extra pass, you'll find something.
Donaldson gets it to the corner. This is Johnson on the drive, guarded by Brakefield. Janai Broom, who made 2 threes against Vanderbilt, off the mark there. Johnson rebounded, put back. Game for Ole Miss. He's got the ball and gives it away. Caldwell coming off a career-high 18 against Mississippi State. Also Brandon Murray from the elbow, gets it to go. A little leaner there from 15 feet.
Well, he's still getting back into the rhythm.
Ball fake, extra pass. Juju Murray for 3, too strong, and a whistle underneath. That's a foul that's going to go against Auburn. Foul's on Aiden Holloway. Bruce Pearl away underneath the basket. So he's there with Alan Flanagan. You remember hook and hold, a point of emphasis a couple of seasons a year ago. The player safety rule, basketball history. Jalen Williams.
Little Rock native, Alan Flanagan.
Mazzara. Cardwell was there also. Auburn trying to get out in transition. Hadn't been able to do that a lot so far. Holloway fouled on the drive. Aiden Holloway, true freshman.
And speed, not the physicality and all that, but you see him right there. He turned down.
He had 19 against Baylor in the season opener, and he said, honestly, not as good as it should be right now. Morrell on the drive, count the basket. Cardwell was trying to get the block.
Is the real deal. They're so good. I think Coach Beard said, listen, we're going to try to get out in front of this defense before it can set up. If we get a good quick one, we're going to try to get that.
Jalen Williams with the hook, left hand. Morrell's got 7. Couldn't finish with the layup there at the rim.
I didn't know he was going to lay it in with the left, the right, or try to dunk it.
Williams thought about the three. Here's Baker Mazzara from the corner, contested off the mark. Cardwell tips it out. K.D. Johnson got the three. 5-point game.
Going to make that ball move to the other side of the floor. It's been on the same side for a couple passes here for Ole Miss.
Shot clock under 5. Contested three is good for Brandon Murray. You see, in the first meeting for Ole Miss to score 20. Holloway off the screen, 3-ball, no. But another offensive rebound. Holloway again, this time got it. Big shot there for the freshman. Behind the arc in the early going of this ballgame. Shot clock down to 4. Baker Mazzara short. Murray had it. Morrell ends up with it. Now Ole Miss trying to run. Brakefield. He's fouled. Knocked to the floor. The game for the first time today for Auburn. Brakefield makes the first. So Auburn
will find a bucket.
Denver Jones trying to split defenders. He had it stripped. Murray gets it off to Morrell. Morrell gets by Jalen Williams for the transition 2.
He goes it. They're going to get it. They're going to run for an easy 2.
Morrell with the run-through steal. Morrell with the flush on the other end. Wakefield. Talked to Kyle's dad, Glenn, before the game. He's so proud of his son and so thankful for all of the positive attention that he's gotten this week. How about Brakefield with a
have in the league? But Ole Miss has capitalized on all of those 4 turnovers.
Broom looking for help. Finally gets it away to Donaldson, who finds a lane and gets all the way to the rim with the left hand. Shot clock winding down. Long 3, maybe partially blocked. Murray came up way short. Auburn trying to go fast in transition. Denver Jones into the lane. Denver Jones lays it up.
You know, I mean, because you think you do your job as a defense, and then the final thing is secure the defensive rebound, you don't do it.
Brakefield on the drive. Cardwell got the block. Cisse grabs the loose ball. Well, down the left side, couldn't finish with the left hand. Ball loose on the floor, and Ole Miss comes away with it. Flanagan got it to Murray. Murray pushing the break. Into the corner, Morrell for 3. Got it! Morrell guarded by Aiden Holloway there. Trying to feed it inside to Cisse, and Ole Miss turns it over. Just their second of the first half. Denver Jones straight to the rim. Count the basket, and a foul.
Great job by Denver Jones.
Jones finishes off the 3-point play to get off. Most important thing for Auburn in this last 2.5 minutes.
Well, I think
they try and get it single digits.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Take care of the basketball. That's something they've done all season, struggling today.
Brandon Murray with 8 points.
Burn holds opponents to 21% from the 3-point line. Ole Miss got back-to-back in the last 2 possessions.
Out to Williams, good open shot, and Jalen Williams hits a big 3 for Auburn. Missed that one badly. Baker Mazzara grabs it. Holloway steps into a 3 in transition, overshot it. Another offensive rebound, Jalen Williams, but a steal. Murray ran through the passing lane and gets it to roll in. Jones from the corner with a 3. That gets it to single digits. Ole Miss trying to chase down the basketball, had trouble getting it in. Clock down to 2. Murray for 3 at the buzzer. It's off the mark. Auburn with a big 3 from the corner to get it. Turns it over 8 times in the first half. You see that's just 2.5 shy of their season average. What's Auburn got to do, not only to get back in this game, but find a way to get a win on the road?
Well, I think there's 2 things, and today it's 23%. It's a good attack move right off the bat by Jalen Williams. Now both teams, defensive team in Auburn, be 5%.
Morrell short on the 3 with that miss. Ole Miss now 6 of 13 from behind the arc. Inside tonight, Broom.
Oh my. Just grab the rim.
They count the basket. Offensive rebound for Williams. Now Janai Broom with the offense. And then Ole Miss turns it over.
Coach Pearl wants him to run here.
Jones, transition three, overshoots it. Rebels come away with it. As clean a start as we had to the game. A little sloppy to start the second half. Flanagan says, no, I got it. Finger roll for Allen Flanagan. Williams turned down that open straight on three. Gives it up to the corner. And Chris Moore with a triple.
Great extra pass. Chris Moore had his feet set. He was waiting for that extra swing to the corner. Great job by Jalen Williams, who had a good look at it.
That's just the third made three of the season for Chris Moore.
Well, it was a great pass on time on target. His feet was set, shoulders square.
Brakefield at the mid-range to put Ole Miss back in front by 5. 7 points now for Jamin Brakefield.
Auburn's been active on the offensive glass a lot of times. Cisse's out there blocking shots, so he's out of position. So somebody else in the powder blue is going to come over to help defensive rebound.
Donaldson gives it to Williams. And it's 6-3. Brakefield, foul on the way.
Again, you got to respect Jalen Murray coming off that high ball screen. He can shoot that. But you could just tell that he's being a little ginger on whatever it was that.
Not uncommon.
No, it's not. Not in the depth that Auburn has.
Cardwell kicks it out. KD Johnson. Cross-court pass from the corner. Chad Baker Mazzara with the triple. Brakefield, a little too strong. But a great move to get to the cup. It couldn't finish. Holloway for the tie. It's 50 apiece.
Paint.
First time we've been tied since 0-0. A good block by Baker Mazzara. Foul. KD Johnson draws the whistle. Johnson to try and give Auburn its first lead of the game.
Possessions, turnovers. Auburn's clean that up in the second half. The second thing is, and that's how they got back into it.
Flanagan back into the game. They checked him out. Ankle's good to go. TJ Caldwell has not scored today, coming off an 18-point game for the Rebels in the win against Mississippi State. Flanagan, shot clock winding down, knocks out the three.
Good defense by Auburn, but the value of Al Flanagan, the size he has, being able to rise up, shoot it over his defender.
Shady Johnson working against Flanagan off the glass.
Finish.
You want a completely useless stat?
Yes, I love him.
Ole Miss is 3 of 3 from behind the arc with less than 5 seconds on the shot clock. And now they got a chance for another three-point play. In the first meeting against Auburn, Ole Miss was KD Johnson guarded by Morrell. Good dribbling, finds some space and hits the 17-footer.
He lets everybody know about it, but that was a great attack, step back.
Johnson, there's a lob. Cisse with the finish. Feeds it inside. Morrell turns around, left it short from 6 feet. Baker Mazzara pulls down the board. Working against Brandon Murray, spins, left hand. How about the touch? Cisse and Cardwell. And Cisse gets the roll.
Fantastic.
That foul on Allen Flanagan was his third. And Musa Cisse dealing with the injury and the ineligibility at the same time, and they both kind of got better early in December. Jalen Williams with the hammer. And a long way to go. KD Johnson lost the handle. Plenty of time. Johnson on the drive, bumped by Flanagan. What a shot.
Auburn able to get in that painted area.
Burrell. Williams with the rebound. Jalen Williams rebounding coast to coast.
Just bait the defense with a nice ball fake. And they had him right there in the post up against Denver Jones.
Burrell from the corner.
Well, let's turn down to 2 and let's get it in golf. And listen, he fixed his, he used to have a shank to him, he said. He fixed that, so he's learning.
Janai Broome on the drive. Count the basket for number 4. And
which also sees how he can put his head down and make a bucket, too.
Ole Miss fortunate. That ball, after the miss, bounced around a little bit. Just 4 points today for Janai Broome. He had 13 in the first meeting. Coming off his 9th double-double of the season. Step back 3. And we are tied at 66. Chris Beard encouraging the Ole Miss fans. Williams to Broome inside. Broome just wraps around. He went right around Rashad Marshall. And Brakefield called for the foul.
And we saw it tonight. He'll catch it on the post, turn and score. You know, you got to.
His math doesn't check out. They outscored Ole Miss by 14 in the second half.
There it is, brought it back.
Lob inside. Cisse with the jam. Donaldson gives it to Broome. Broome working against Cisse. Has to pass out of it. Jones from the corner. Got the 3.
240, Janai Broome. Did you see the footwork? Did you see the accuracy on that pass on time, on target?
Flanagan fouled on the way up. Chaney Johnson whistled.
Me being right at this spot. Down Flanagan's aggressiveness during these last few minutes. If they ever get stuck, not sure who it went off of.
Lob into Broome. He's bodied up against Brandon Murray. Goes right at him with the left hand, and he got the roll.
This is going to do that because they value the basketball.
One more number in terms of finishing. Auburn 17-1 with leading with 5 minutes to play in a game. Broome working against Cisse. Strong Janai Broome with the bucket. Janai Broome lets it fly from deep. Janai Broome with the 3. Burrell bumped on the drive by Baker Mazzara, so free throws coming up for Matthew Burrell. Got a feedback from scouts on Janai Broome, and he's happened a few times tonight.
And he's done an excellent job. Coach Pearl said, you know, we don't lose much.
Flanagan cut off in the lane. Shot clock at 5. Flanagan gathers, has it blocked by Broome. Auburn in transition. Donaldson off the glass and walk. Count the basket. Excuse me, no foul. Brakefield thought about it. He's got some room. Guarded by Broome. Flanagan with the left hand. And Chris Beard takes a timeout.
Just got a little out of control.
Auburn plus 19 in the second half. They were down 9 at the break. They lead it by 10. Baker Mazzara on the drive with the left-handed flush. Going to take a look to see if there's basket interference.
Well, that was right at the shot clock, though. I mean, that was, see if we can see the lights go.
Burrell going to try a 3. He's short. Murray with the rebound. Brakefield on the drive, and he gets the roll. Finalist for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award for the best center in the country earlier this week. There's a bump by Murray. Baker Mazzara draws the foul.
Ole Miss got what they want. The ball is quick and up and down the floor as anybody in the
a lot of the country. Started out at Duquesne, transferred to San Diego State, then Northwest Florida State Junior College, and finally at Auburn. Broom in the post, guarded by Morrell. Here's Baker Mazzara for three. Got the three. And that, if there was any remaining question, is the dagger for the Auburn Tigers. Up 15 inside a minute. Broom with a foul. 54 seconds.
They haven't even scratched the floor, not even a year. So imagine where they're going to be another 6 weeks.
Musa Cisse, his best game of the season with 12 points today for Ole Miss.
If I said the ceiling is through the roof, that wouldn't make any sense.
You could say the ceiling is the roof.
I would say their potential is through the roof. Haven't hit their ceiling.
54 second half points, the most that Auburn has scored in a game this year. Katie Johnson with the exclamation point and the technical foul. There's the dunk, there's the chin up, the extra shake of the rim, and
it's not exactly the same.
Flanagan trying to add to his total. Broom with the rebound, and that is going to do it. The Auburn Tigers are going to go to 18-4 overall, 7-2 in the SEC, and they hand Ole Miss their first home loss. Auburn walked into a hornet's nest. They took a haymaker in the first half, and it dominated the final 20 minutes.
I think we all knew Auburn was this good because Ole Miss is also an NCAA tournament